Hey guys, today's play Mighty 1990. So this is a point-and-click adventure game that's coming out later this year, 2025. Just checking out the demo right now. I always love these retro point-and-click adventures. So let's check it out. The narrator. Okay, that's great. A hybrid between text adventure, graphic adventure, visual novel, and RPG. That sounds good to me. Okay. You can even play without a mouse. So that means it might even have a text parser then? If it's really old school, then it'll actually have a text parser instead of clicking something. Alright. Plus it's done in a retro style. Juliet. What do we call him? Okay. I'm gonna call him Mighty 19. I'm gonna name him after the game. What's your age? 12. I think you're a bit too young to be here, do you guys know? Are you sure you want to continue? I'll continue. A lot younger than our protagonists may look. Let's pretend you start drinking and smoking, making bad choices on early life. Now you look older than you actually are at 12 years old. What kind of person am I? Thoughtful. Okay. Another one, huh? Intuitive. My specialty. I'm a musician, baby. Milli Vanilli. Intelligence and entertainment. Let's hit it up. That's my stats. So it's kind of like an RPG as well. A man of 12 years, or a woman, or non-binary, or identifies a VHS tape stuck in rewind. It's the year 2025, which is this year. If it's called 1990, it's because it's a reference to games that were made in 1990. Oh, I was like 2 years old back in 1990. Skip. Okay. I don't know how to play these kind of games. You weren't even born in 1990. Yeah, I was 2 years old in 1990. Heard it was a good year though. Yeah, it could be the year when it all ended. 1990 was kind of the beginning of the end, huh? Things were great in 1980s. I'm neutral to moccasins. Phil? Who's Phil? Alright, let's get back to the terrific nostalgic year of 1990, back when arcades ruled the world. And we didn't have internet yet, and computers were still like, you know, giant CRT monitors, and they weren't that fast back then. Everyone's on DOS, or Amigas, or Commodores. I mean, Commodore 64, Amiga, or Ataris. I'm 44 years old, what the heck? I thought you were 12. But that's another story. Just from a different angle. For now on, I'm a different person, and I'm 44. Okay. Just beat your 2 pair. We're suddenly feeling... Okay. Oh, I have Arnold Schwarzenegger on the poster. Now, this is before 1991 when Terminator 2 came out, so I assume this is the original Terminator from 1984 then. Because it looks like the Terminator poster, but it must be 1990. It must be Terminator 1, because Terminator 2 didn't come out yet. So I'm playing with Monica. Can't be over the internet, because the internet didn't really exist back in 19... Well, I would say this. Yeah. Nobody was really on the internet back in 1990. The love of my life left me 3 years ago for Swedish policeman. That doesn't sound good. I'm unemployed for the last 6 months. You played cello. Okay. Phil. Who the heck is Phil? Okay. So, to walk around here. Right. Can we walk around? Maybe not. Oh, okay. Wait, how do I... no, I don't need any hints. Wait, I didn't finish looking around first. Look around. Bed. Okay, so I actually don't need to point or click anything, because there's only... everything's done with the menu. God. Okay, computer. Amiga 500, the greatest home computer in 1990. Was it? Maybe it could have been. I don't know. I don't know exactly what was the best computer in 1990, but sure, Amiga. I know a lot of people were using Amigas back then. Nirvana Nevermind wasn't even out yet. 1990. Lots of skeletons in that closet. Oh, vintage porn. That would have been porn magazines back then. Of course, no online porn back then. Okay. Talk with nobody. Use computer. It really makes no sense to keep playing that strip poker game. You lose anyway. Cassette. Look in the drawer. A bass pick. I play bass as well. Of course, you never have time to sleep in these kind of games. So inventory, just like a bass pick, okay. Vinyls, cassettes. Right, cassettes would have been a thing, but CDs also would have been a thing in 1990 as well, so why not CDs? About that. Can't afford the rights to Falco tracks. Okay, go to toilet. Look in the mirror. The legend, the myth, the guy who's definitely asleep enough last night. And I have definitely a huge belly hangout. Shower. Okay, a bar of soap. Oh, I can take that. What's in the cabinet? A hair dryer. Okay, apparently I can take that as well. Okay, go to hallway. Good room. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Let's go through everything. Moving your mother by force is impossible. Especially when she's on the phone, her strongest form. Scissors. Cool, got a lot of stuff there. Telephone book, remember those? Back when people needed telephone books? I remember using telephone books. Or in answering machines and all that stuff that we don't need anymore. Talk to mom. Okay, let's roll the charm. Twin Peaks. Alright, that show. That's a pretty famous show actually. Twin Peaks. Named after the famous lookout in San Francisco. I've been to Twin Peaks before. Twice actually. No, 3 times. Okay, let's see. What can I do here? guitar pick, vinyl, bar soap, hair dryer, cassette, children's scissors, roller skates, and lighter. What should I do here? How can I combine some of these, huh? Combine. Try to combine one thing with everything else. No, what can even be combined? You have to be creative and think in a good way, right? Not sure what here can be even combined. They look completely unrelated. Okay. Table, envelope, You think a little hot air will make her move? Damn it. Yeah, I thought that would. I actually thought I would. Myself. Lighter. No, that's not how that works. What else can I do here? Nope. Damn, what can I do here? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Where else can I go? What else should I do here? Computer, boombox. I actually have a cassette, right? Let's insert the cassette in the boombox. Okay, let's use the boombox. The batteries are dead. God damn it. I don't have any batteries. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, what else can we see here? I don't see anything else that can help. What else can we do here? Scent candles. Can I wash myself up? Damn it. It's interesting I have a bass pick, but where's my bass guitar? I don't see a bass guitar, right? Roller skates, can I use that? Myself. You remember, you haven't practiced skating since our one disastrous birthday party. Okay. What about the record player? I'll use the record with it. Use with the record player. We couldn't afford the rights. Okay, right. Ma's bedroom. Can I go there? No, maybe I can't. I'm not really sure what I can do here then. What can I do with the guitar? I mean, bass pick, vinyl, soap, hairdryer, children's scissors, roller skates, and a lighter. Don't really see how any of them can be combined either. Well, yeah, I'm not really sure where I can go here. Nope. I guess I can't leave the house. damn it. Well, anyways, guys, Mighty 1990. I think I'll stop here because, yeah, with these point-and-click adventure games, you really need to figure stuff out. But hey, I think this game is done pretty nicely. I like the retro pixelated style, the vibe of this game, the little cool color palette, I guess. Yeah, it's done in kind of a cooler color, and yeah, it does give vibes of like a 1990-ish game, especially since the fact that you don't actually need to use the mouse at all. You can use keyboard only, which is actually how some of those older point-and-click, some of those older adventure games aren't point-and-click. They're just actually moving around with the keyboard. You don't have to use a mouse with it. Yeah, point-and-click adventures using the mouse would be like starting from 1990 probably, but in the late 80s, you can actually just use the keyboard for a lot of those adventure games, like the first few King's Quest games. But yeah, I think it's done pretty well. If you guys like point-and-click adventure games, definitely check this out. Of course, you gotta also figure out what to do and where to go. That's the thing with point-and-clicks, right? Well, that's it, guys. The fact that it has RPG stats is also cool too. Didn't expect that. That's it, guys. Pretty cool game. I'll be looking forward to it. Thanks for watching.